It's Jurassic Park Operation Genesis! Hey guys, and welcome back. So, last time, by which I mean a few minutes ago, I was trying to do this and the game froze. So I'm terrified, and I know this is not going to go as well now, because right at this point was when I crossed the 4.5 star mark. That's not happening this time, so of course I'm not going to get the same amount of luck. Oh no, there we go. So we got that part at the very least. I think that's just going to happen every time. But I ended up getting a bit more Acrocanthosaurus DNA. We released some Acros, and then I was just about to make the Ceratosaurus, and then the game crashed. There may be a disease in a minute, because that happened as well. So we're just gonna play this out, see how it goes. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to make some high security fencing. And then we're going to go over here. And we're going to make an Acrocanthosaurus exhibit. I'm not entirely sure how big it needs to be, but Acrocanthosaurus I don't think requires that much space. So what it does require, though, a lot of money to make an enclosure for it. That should do it. Get rid of that. We could put a hatchery just here. And then we'll need a feeder at some point. This looks like enough water. If we put 2 Acrocanthosaurus in there. And then I did buy some Ceratosaurus stuff. Let's wait for the money to go up a bit. Thankfully we're making so much money from all of our stuff, it really doesn't take long to go up, combined with all of our expeditions. I did move everybody over to Morrison Formation A. We're just going to leave that a little bit. We'll leave it a bit just in case. That's all fine. It was sunny last time. After the storm, it was just followed by 2 months of sun. That's not going to happen this time. We can get rid of this because we don't need it. Nobody should die in here. None of my herbivores should die. My Taurosaurus are going to start fighting. But other than that, we're all good. No, they're not. Unless they just did it. Taurosaurus and Pachycephalosaurus are the only 2 dinosaurs that will actually fight. Like, they don't actually hurt themselves, but they do like have little... They will fight each other. Like it says territory, they're just doing like little practice fights. Only those 2. The Triceratops never do it, the Styracosaurus never do it, the Homalocephalae never do it. Only those 2. The fence requirements for Acrocanthosaurus... Really? That should be the fence that doesn't get damaged by the storm. The fence requirements for Acrocanthosaurus, it does say high on the Dinopeda. It also says medium for these guys, which is not necessary in the slightest. These guys cannot break down this fence. They don't even go on a rampage. They just collapse. Whereas the Acrocanthosaurus can go on a rampage. I did get it because they were... Oh, that's the wrong one. They were able to find some Acrocanthosaurus DNA, and that's how I was able to extend it a little bit, but they got Ceratosaurus this time instead, which is at a different dig site. So I don't know what happened there. How are you, David? Enjoying seeing the dinosaurs, having fun? I'll bet you are. Murray can't... Yep. We got a Dyson here. Nick Spagnola. Okay, I'm just going to assume then that every time you load the game up, their names change, because a lot of these names are very different to the ones I was just checking out. I was trying to find Murray. I'm pretty sure this guy was here. We had a... Yeah, like we've seen this guy before. But their names have all changed since last time. Like, there's no... Murray is gone. Also seems to be a one cleaner down. Yeah. Woo! Opals and amber. Now, as I said before, even though it could be Ceratosaurus, it's more likely to be Dryosaurus or Stegosaurus, in which case we have wasted it. That's the wrong button. So instead, we're going to sell that, and we're going to go to this fossil market.
Welcome.
We can get Ceratosaurus here instead. Any more? I think that's it. Yeah, it's all Acrocanthosaurus. Let's get one of them as well.
Just what I was going to suggest.
Where are you now? You were going to suggest it, eh?
No problem.
Yeah, good for actually getting money now. As long as the game doesn't freeze again.
Thanks for stopping by.
I will say it's a bit of a rip-off that you have to go to the, that you come here to look at dinosaurs, and then you have to pay, not only for the entry, but you have to pay to look at the dinosaurs.
Welcome.
So, yeah, there is a crowding thing on there, but, I don't really know how you sort it out.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Yeah, we're still not quite gonna get there. Gonna need a viewing tower, so let's flatten this down a bit. Yeah, let's give him some more water. That'll do. It looks very unrealistic, but that'll do.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Ah, more Acrocanthosaurus. They're doing well. How is this fence the one that's surviving?
Hello.
Oops. That's a goat. This fence is fine. Why is the stronger fence the one that's taking damage during the storms? I mean, it can happen to a low security fence. It should never happen to a high one. But it can happen to the low one.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Alright. So, for just the first one and the second one, that's the Dinopedia.
It's coming together.
Yeah, so Acrocanthosaurus is doing quite well this time. Ceratosaurus not so much. Well, sorry. Working on it, you know.
Message from Dr. Wu.
But that's never going to happen, by the way. You're not going to see my dinosaurs fighting, except the Taurosaurus. They might fight. But they won't hurt any. They won't hurt each other. I'll do what I did last time. We'll release 2 of them. Large carnivores take the longest and are the most expensive to
How
make.
can I help?
It's a bit lower because it's 4 stars, but we do at least have the upgrade on it to release them faster. Yeah, Mom.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to announce our newest arrival to Jurassic Park, the terrifying Acrocanthosaurus. Fans of dino carnage will not be disappointed by this predator.
I think I do have the hatchery. Oh yeah, I didn't check. Well, here's what happens when you try and feed him a goat.
From Dr. Grant.
It picks it up and swallows it whole.
It's good to see. Message
Let's set
from
that to
Dr.
cow.
Grant.
That should that instantly gets thrills up to 100%. Strangely. Not exactly sure how that gets it all the way up to 100%, but it does. Big carnivores, as well as Velociraptor, always feel the need to hunt the moment they come out of the hatchery. So make sure there's always something available to them. And that's how they take down bigger prey. It's a bit weird, because I'm pretty sure the cow is smaller than the Dilophosaurus and the Velociraptor.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
I should have waited just a tiny bit longer, shouldn't I? Because that would have made them immune to rabies, and one thing you want is for them to be immune to rabies. Because these guys, I mean, the Dilophosaurus and the Ceratosaurus, not really a problem. They'll collapse, but that'll be it. These guys will go on a rampage. They will not only try to destroy the fence, they will attack each other. Even if only one of them gets the disease, it will attack the other. That one will get angry, and then it will try and fight back, and it'll just be like a back and forth between the two. I don't know if shooting them with the retire will stop them from doing that. I tend to just sedate them. I mean, you have to sedate them anyway so that it's not on a rampage. Because even if you sedate the one that's rampaging, if it's attacked the other and that one attacks it back, it will come out of the sedation and then it will just try and fight back again. Right, so let's sort out my dig teams. No one in there. Let these guys finish. Let's put you two in here. The more dig teams you have, the faster it goes. There we go. Chances are there isn't actually anything there. Taurosaurus. Well, it's money. We don't need the Acrocanthosaurus anymore.
Can you look after this while I get a soda?
More thunderstorms. Just I mean, I think this is supposed to be the wet season. Whoa! Okay. This is not last time it was gastric poisoning. This time it's clearly something much bigger. I've just suddenly got 10 messages. I'm trying to see what the owner says. Let me select the Acro. Fine. I'll select somebody else. Bumblefoot. And it's a big one. So last time, well, before the game froze, I had about, I think it was 8 herbivores. They all suffered from gastric poisoning. Despite the fact that I've planted paleo trees all over the place, which is supposed to stop them. The Parasaurolophus made sense, because I haven't put any in that enclosure. Whoops. But only one, that was the only one that got infected by it. But this is gone crazy. I don't think this is how diseases like this work, is it? Bumblefoot is supposed to be an infection from a dinosaur. My god, 20 dinosaurs! I've got Bumblefoot. How have I got this bad? I have never had this many dinosaurs get sick in one go. Missed. Go back to the gastric poisoning. At least that can only affect the herbivores. Stay still. You're annoying to shoot in Jurassic World Evolution. You're annoying to shoot here. Right. You two next. Luckily, these guys are big. There we go. Curious, can we actually see them limping? Yeah, I'd say that definitely isn't its normal walking cycle. How have you... Isn't Bumblefoot supposed to be an infection of the foot, isn't it? It's injured itself, it's healed over an infection. And that's how you get it. I don't think this is how diseases work. I don't know how diseases work, but I'm pretty sure it's not like this. Like, to the point where it's going to infect every single Stegosaurus.
Attention.
Oh, thank God, I thought the game froze again. Damn it, you're scaring away the Dryosaurus. There we go. Nope, I missed. Oh my god, this many diseased dinosaurs. 5 stars? Yeah, right. You get a disease, and you get a disease. We can't let him get 5 stars. So make every dinosaur ill. Yeah, last time my herbivores were catching gastric poisoning. Aye. And there we go. Jesus Christ. I have never had that many dinosaurs become ill.
This is looking very dangerous. I'm at the call.
Yeah. Problem solved. Yeah, gastric poisoning is supposed to be like it's what the Triceratops is suffering from in the film. And so like the Triceratops has been eating the modern day plants, they're poisonous to it, and then it suffers from illness. I think it dies, I don't know, we never see that happen on screen.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Right, so that'll get the Ceratosaurus DNA up a bit. Now, can we do this without the game freezing this time?
Message from Dr. Wu.
No problem.
Come on, game. Don't freeze on me.
Message from Dr. Grant.
You only need low security fencing for this one. It's really, you can get away with low security fencing for everything.
Message from
Your
Dr.
carnivores should never break out. The only herbivore that can break out is Triceratops, so you should never have to worry about your carnivores breaking out. Let's get this in here. A feeder. A viewing tower. Get rid of the water first. Sometimes you can place the path over the water, sometimes you can't. It's weird. But anyway. I should also get a look into the Dilophosaurus and maybe the Acros as well, because they do get quite a view. Since my guests keep complaining, let's put some more bins down. See, I don't want to hold down and see all their names because I'm worried that that's what caused the game to crash.
What would you like us to do?
Oh, it just keeps coming and coming and coming. Okay, forget what I said. Despite the mass disease, this has actually been more successful. Oh, hello. Who's wrong? Are you okay? You're... Yeah, I think it's just stressing out because of the Bumblefoot. Yeah, it's going down. Okay. Yeah, some of them are just stressed out because of the Bumblefoot. That's all it is. I mean, you need to eat, but... I bet once it's done drinking, it'll want to go to sleep. Oh no, is it actually going to try and eat? But they will sometimes stop and then decide, you know what, I'm going to bed.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Oop, I didn't want to do that. No. This is what happens when the PS3 and the PS4 circle is the back button. On the PS2 it's triangle. Like on all the games. I don't know why they made the change, but every time I go back to the PS2 now, I keep trying to press circle to go backwards. Imagine it. Yeah, I can see the Dilophosaurus and I can see the Acrocanthosaurus.
It's good to see you.
Let's say it's a goat. Let's say it's a cows as well. Ceratosaurus is only a small carnivore, but oh,
How can
it's a large carnivore in evolution, and it was massive when the game first came out. There was all sorts of sizing issues, particularly with the herbivores as well. Nobody ever complained about them, so they're still oversized. But the carnivores were like, the sizes were all over the place. The T-Rex was massive. The Spinosaurus was a bit on the small side. The Giganotosaurus was absolutely tiny, and the Ceratosaurus was massive. The Ceratosaurus was bigger than the Giganotosaurus when Evolution first came out. And it was just insane. The Giga was tiny. The giant southern lizard was tiny. And now it's like the other way around. Right, so let's get a pair of Ceratosaurus on the go. Just puts the cow in, just like in the film. You don't see the chains come up, though, just places it in there. For herbivores, it's a hay bale. A modern hay bale, it's not a paleo one. Which is not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we wish to announce that the Jurassic carnivore Ceratosaurus is now on display. Please enjoy.
This is not the music to be playing for this. Small carnivores aren't interested in hunting when they first come out, except for Velociraptor. Now what's weird is that because this musical track is playing,
Message from Dr. Grant.
when it stops, it will probably play the intro music. Is it going to play it now? Yeah, here it comes. Let's play the dramatic theme now. Can I just say you are so ugly? I mean, it's based on the Jurassic Park 3 Ceratosaurus, which was fine, but this thing is just... You are so ugly. Look at your arms. Your arms just look wrong. Yeah, at least the Acro has separate fingers. At least the Dilos are probably too small for them to actually put any sort of details in them, yeah. At least they're small. You're just ugly. And your face is ugly too. I don't like the Ceratosaurus in this game, clearly.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
We can now place security cameras. Not that there's really a point to building them. But hey, why not? Let's place a camera. Just to keep the guests happy. Ish. Place one in each of the carnivore exhibits. You guys have like no trees in here. You have a tree. Or 2 trees. 3 trees. Whatever. I think the buildings are automatically made with trees around them, so that's probably what some of them are. Boy, can you, one of you guys take care of these cows? We've got so many cows in here.
Welcome back.
I always turn this on, but I don't feel it's ever necessary.
Good choice.
It tells you when these things happen anyway. You'll get a warning on screen to say that something's on a rampage or that something's broken out. I don't think I can even let... Does it have a 360-degree view, or is that the view it's going to get?
What should we do here?
Absolutely.
It's going to keep giving me Ceratosaurus now, aren't you, when they're already out in the park? I mean, all we're doing now is we're just waiting for the game to fade to black, and then we get to 5 stars. Ah! You're so adorable when you're sleeping. You actually put your head on your hands and you sleep. There's another one that does it. I think it's the Allosaurus. I mean, it's a bit weird that your head is hovering in the middle of the air, but I just like how it rests its head on its hands. I don't think it could actually do that in real life. I don't know, I said something for it. No, I didn't. We almost researched everything, but I'm not too worried about that.
Great.
Weirdly, you can keep as many Acrocanthosaurus in an enclosure as you want. I don't think this game has like any sort of population or social limits. So you can just have as many of these guys in the enclosure as you want, which is... You can do it with the Carcharodontosaurus as well, and the Allosaurus. T-Rex and Spinosaurus have to be kept alone. They can't be kept with any other carnivores, they can't be kept with their own kind. Which is a shame. It means that they're rather limiting on park space. Boy, your shadow is pixelated. I think in the PC version, the Acrocanthosaurus has like little blue markings around its face. Oh, little butterfly. It looks like you have really big ears.
Message from Dr. Grant.
In this game, it sort of has like a sail. I think it's now believed to be more of a hump.
What should we do about it?
Just Ceratosaurus, 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 and Stegosaurus. Can I get rid of you guys? Can I sell you or something? Sadly, I don't think I can. I don't think you can sell your dinosaurs in this game anyway.
Hey!
Message
We got a heat wave coming. So Ceratosaurus is now nearly finished. How are my herbivores doing? You guys alright? You're sleeping. Oh, there we go.
I'm delighted to inform you that your management of Jurassic Park has been everything we hoped for. We have finally been awarded our 5-star rating. So it's official. Jurassic Park is the greatest theme park in the world.
Woo! Okay, we did it. So look at all these guests that would be in the PC version. I don't know about Xbox. Right, well, you're sleeping. We've done it. We've achieved 5 stars. And well, that's 1 down, and however many more left to go. Hey, this is a 5-star park 1. I don't know what you're complaining about. That the park is filthy. There's no dirt here. The toilet's a bit dirty, alright? It's a toilet. The toilet is going to be dirty. Nothing else here is dirty. I don't know what you people are complaining about. Same with you, Angela. From Canada. What? What was that? I have never seen them do that. It's like, you look just like me. I found you, faker! Alright, so that's one 5-star park down. I kind of just want to wait till I get my quarterly performance report.
Good to see you again.
Message from Dr. Grant.
And you'll always get the same quarterly performance report every time now. How are you doing? You're having a drink. Completely submerging your head in the water. Yeah. These guys are so much bigger than the Dilophosaurus, and yet according to the Dinopedia, the Dilophosaurus is bigger. Right, it still lists... Your foot is creeping me out there, dude. And yours. Like, it lists the real life size, but then it has the in-game version of Dilophosaurus. The movie version of Dilophosaurus, which is tiny. The tiny little dwarfish thing with the frills and the venom. But it still says Velociraptor is the size that it is in the film. When in reality, Velociraptor should be about half the size of these. The Velociraptor should be like around the size of the goats. And then you're a bit on the big side as well. But you, it's not too bad. As far as I'm aware, the rest of you are fine. You gotta eat something, Para? Oh, you're so cute.
Message from John Hammond.
Yep, so then once you reach 5 stars, this is all you'll ever get. What an amazing result! You have successfully raised the rating up to 5 stars. Jurassic Park is now the greatest theme park in the world. The entire InGen board salutes your efforts. So are there no other 5-star theme parks in the entire world? Just being 5 stars makes it the best? Alright. Well, anyway, that is the end of Open Range Safari. Our first exercise is now complete. We have still got 4 more others to do. So I will see you guys next time. Uh-oh. Ah, my Dryo. How did you die? Oh, we're off to a good start here. It's that you died, you're floating. Was that of hunger or thirst? Do you know what? Why do I care? We're done in this part now. We don't need to do anything else. Alright, well, I will see you guys next time with the final exercise. So I will see you guys... The final exercise? No, we're not jumping forward. The next exercise. So I will see you guys